This is a tutorial for the gear Mastermorphix, and this puzzle, because of the way it moves, it's very difficult to set up actual solid algorithms for. And another thing you have to know is that these corners, must always maintain its shape, or the puzzle won't move anymore. For example, if you only turn it halfway like this, it almost looks like it can move right here, but it can't turn at all. So it must go like this so that the corners at least keep their shape, and then you can turn other pieces as well. Okay, so the first thing you want to do when you're solving this puzzle is to solve the corners and these quasi-centers, because they're not exactly centers, but they look like them. So, what you want to do is pick any of these fake centers, and you just want to match up these corner pieces to them. And for example, this green, blue, and red, it can only go onto this specific side. It can't move over to this side, again, just because of the way it moves. For example, if you move that to the bottom here and try to move it up here, the green's not on the top. Same thing with here, the green's not on the top. But if you put it here, the green is on the top. So it must go here. And this one will go right here because when you turn it, it matches up right there. And as you can see, this red also matches. And this last green just matched up here. And all the other centers should match up just like that. And another problem that occurs is while these edge pieces, one of them may be flat, but there are cases where two of them on each side are not flat like this. And when that happens, just pick any side again, it doesn't really matter. And you want to have the side that's not messed up, or the side that is correct, to be on the left side. And from here, you're going to turn the bottom. I'm going to call this the bottom and this the top. You're just going to turn both of them halfway so that the blue is no longer on the top like that. But from here, you're just going to turn halfway. Same with the top. And you're just going to repeat that until the corners eventually match up again. And when that happens, these edges should flatten out. And just to make it easier to hold and easier to see, if you wanted to fix these, just rotate them in intervals of 2 full spins, and they should come out flat. And now from here, all you have to do is just rotate them in intervals of full spins, until they get to the right area. Well, actually, in this case, as you can see, this center is actually completely flipped around, as well as these. When this happens, you want to have that piece on top and hold one of the sides as the base. From there, you're going to turn the other side 1 full spin, then rotate the top halfway, then rotate the right again, 1 full spin. And that should fix some of it. And again, I'm just going to flatten these out by rotating any of the sides in intervals of 2 full spins. And next, I'm going to rotate this one all the way around once. And as you can see, this one is good, and this one is also good. The centers are now the problem. And over here, you can see that the blue and yellow again have to be switched, as well as the green and red. So I'm going to use the same technique as before, hold one side as base, turn the other one 1 full spin, turn the top halfway, and turn the right side 1 full spin again. And that should solve. Now, I'm just going to rotate the gears until they flatten out again. Like that. And when all of these are either already solved or all of them are flipped like this, that's the easiest position to solve it in. What you do there is, again, you hold any one side as the base, and you're going to rotate 1 full spin halfway on the top, and one full spin again, and bring it back. Now from here, before rotating this one again, before you do that, just rotate the whole puzzle towards you 90 degrees. From there, you're going to turn the top counterclockwise halfway, rotate the right, one full spin, and then bring this one back. And you solve the puzzle. But before I end, I want to show you another error, some problem that occurs sometimes. And that is this problem, where you only have either 4 of the centers flipped around or only 2 of the centers flipped around, as shown by this, where only 2 of them are flipped. So when that kind of problem occurs, if there's 4 of them, you want to have all 4 of them along this, going around like this. If there's only 2 of them flipped, you want to have one on top and one on the bottom. So what you do from here is you're going to follow this one. You can hold this one as a base, but you're going to make sure you keep an eye on the top center. From there, you're going to turn the right halfway. Now look at the top center, and you're going to rotate the top center halfway. And then you're going to do the exact opposite of what you did before with the right side, so go backwards. But the top, you're going to turn the same direction again, halfway. And you're going to repeat that several times until its shape appears to come back together, like this. And then you solved your center problem. Now from here, I can just flatten out the gears again. And that's how you solve a geared Mastermorphix. Thank you for watching.